statesmen who made significant contributions to the development of state and the country.
I, Dr. Sumana V.S.,
I, Vishal, absolutely honored to be your MCs for the celebration of Engineers Day.
before we begin our celebration, let us take a moment to pause and reflect. Let us turn inward and connect with our deepest hopes and aspirations. As we come together to learn, may we also come together in a prayer. Now, I request Ms. Diksha Sharma, Ms. Chaitra, Mr. Srinidhi and Mr. Akshay from second year B to lead us in the word of prayer.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा ॐ नमो श्रीनिवासाय कामितार्थप्रदायिने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः वागीशादिजनानां च वचसां विपुलं प्रभो सामादिकवन्दितानां विद्यां श्रियमहं नमः ॐ स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्य परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महिं महिषा गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षन्तु पर्जन्याः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः सज्जनाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अधनाः सधनाः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदः शतम् शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
Welcome every morning to this month. Look on the new day as another special gift from your Creator, and the golden opportunity to complete what you were unable to finish yesterday. Welcome every morning to this mind. Look on the new day as another special gift from your Creator, and the golden opportunity to complete what you were unable to finish yesterday. I now request Dr. Anand Kumar Kulkarni, Student Welfare Officer, Head of the Department Mathematics, to welcome the gathering and introduce our chief guest, Engineer Rajendra Dalbagi, Executive Director of Dakshina Kannada Nirmiti Kendra. Sir, over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests on and off the dais, heads of various departments, and my dear first year scholars. A very good afternoon to all. It's my great pleasure to welcome you all to the celebration of Engineers Day. This day is a tribute to the tireless effort and innovative spirit of engineers who have shaped our country as well as world. We are honored to have with us President of today's function, Dr. Srinivas Mayadi, Principal, Srinivas Institute of Technology, Bangalore, and the chief guest of today's function, Engineer Rajendra Kalbhavi, Executive Director, Dakshina Kannada, Nirmiti Kendra Suratkal, a renowned civil engineer and a pioneer in water harvesting. Sir, we are grateful for your presence and willingness to share your insights with us. I welcome you, sir. It's my privilege to introduce our guests of the functions today. First and foremost, it's my pleasure to invite and introduce our principal, Dr. Srinivas Mayadi, to grace the occasion as the president of the function. Really, sir, is familiar with us. Sir, doesn't require any introduction. But, sir, your visionary leadership and guidance have been instrumental in our institution's success. Your dedication to nurturing young minds and fostering excellence in education is truly commendable. I request all the audience, please join me in welcoming our principal, Dr. Srinivas Mayadi, with a warm applause. I welcome you, sir. Now I am happy to introduce and invite our chief guest of today's function, Engineer Rajendra Kalbhavi, Executive Director, Dakshina Kannada, Nirmiti Kendra Suratkal, with a brief biodata. So I request all the audience be patient for 5 minutes because it is such a brief biodata. Please bear with me. Sir, Engineer Rajendra Kalbhavi, sir has completed his BE in Civil Engineering from MIT Manipal in 1988, and then he completed his Masters in the year 2009-2011 from NIT Suratkal. Currently, he is serving as Executive Director of Dakshina Kannada Nirmiti Kendra Suratkal. Sir has got a training at Woodco Madras, Astra IISc Bangalore on Loria Baker Homes at Trichur and Kollam, Bamboo House, and construction at IIT Delhi, rainwater harvesting from KSCE, ST Bangalore. Sir has constructed more than 100 buildings with these green technology, including government buildings, schools, hostels, veterinary hospitals, Anganwadis, and private individual residences. He is the advisory team of water conservation for Innapoya University, Bangalore. He is the staff advisory board of Civil Engineering Department of Bangalore, Institute of Technology and Engineering, Modubidre, Karnataka. He is quality certifying agency for Bangalore Refinery and Petrochemicals Limited for their CSR projects. He has presented papers in national and international conferences including Kagoshima University, Japan and Kumamoto University, Japan. His technical papers and articles have been published in various magazines, local newspapers and journals, especially in the International Journal of Earth Sciences, Volume 4, 2011, published by GATES, Innova Technical Society. He is also working on C&D based recycling methods. Sir offers free guidance on water conservation to public and has given more than 110 times, more than 110 talks and visited around 300 spots to advise on conserving water. A YouTuber with his exclusive YouTube channel, Water is Life by Rajendra Kalbhavi, explaining water conservation methods. He was awarded with a project that rocks by the Rotary District 3181 for his conservation initiatives. Mr. Kalbhavi sir was active in many areas and was in forefront since from school days. He was Secretary of Arts Club in BU 83-84 and Photography Club at MIT Manipal 87-88, former President of Rotaract Club Bangalore in 96-97, former President of Association Consulting Civil Engineers India, Mangalore Center during 2007 to 2008, President of Canara Builders Association from 2021 to 2023, Founder Vice President of Mandala Music Club, the first karaoke club of the coastal region since 2010. Also served Assistant Governor and a District Secretary. Sir has served as a GC member of National Body of ACCEI for 3 terms and was once in the panel of jury of ACCI National Level Awards Committee. Currently, he has been elected as the Secretary General of ACCI National Body 2023-25. He is the auditioned artist of All India Radio and participated in many national dramas. He has given talks in AI All India Radio on cost-effective housing and water conservation methods. He was also the guest of the special 1-hour live program in AI All India Radio Mangalore on Karavali Kaligal. Given voice-over for Kannada and English educational videos, former news reader in CAD TV and hosted live shows, live interviews, programs in CAD TV. News Karnataka and the IG board. Sir has awarded with Dr. B.R. Samaga Young Engineer Award by Institution of Engineers India, Mangalore Green Engineers Day 2009. Awarded with Eminent Engineer Award by JPG College of Engineering, Surat 2018. And awarded with the Engineers Day Award as Eminent Engineer Award 2019 by the Institute of Engineers, Mangalore Center during Engineers Day. Winner of ACCEI Mangalore Ultratech Award in Dakshina Kannada districts in 2018 and 2022 for the well-built residence designed and constructed by his team. Under his leadership, Dakshina Kannada Nirmati Kendra has received National Award from Hudco, Delhi during 2002 and 2003 for its all-round activities. Sir is a member of the Institute of Engineers India, Association of Counseling Civil Engineering India, India Concrete Institute, Rotary International, American Society of Structural Rehabilitation, Bangalore Management Association, Canara Builders Association, Kodagu Udupi Dakshina Kannada Engineers Association and many more. Trustee of the Ashoka Vruddashrama, President of Mandakutta Gurji Samiti, President of Ashoka Vidyalaya Sangha, which runs Ashoka Engineering, Ashoka English Medium School and Ashok Nagar Kannada Medium Schools. Sir married with Madam Vani, now blessed with 2 children, Samartha and Shravya. With this brief biodata, I wish to introduce today's chief guest, Engineer Rajendra Kalbavi, to the audience. Sir, as we celebrate Engineers Day, we recognize the significant contribution of engineers have made to society. Your work in the field has been instrumental in civil engineering. Your expertise and experience will undoubtedly inspire and motivate our students and faculty. We request you to share your valuable thoughts and experiences with us, highlighting the challenges, opportunities and future prospects in the field of engineering. Please, once again I request all the audience, please join me in welcoming Engineering Rajendra Kalbavi, Executive Director, Dakshina Kannada Nirmati Samiti, Surat, with a warm applause. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful welcome. Like flowers in a garden, each guest add their unique color and fragrance to our gathering. With petals of friendship and stems of joy, we bloom together in a harmony. Now, I request Dr. Srinivasa Mayadi, Principal, Srinivas Institute of Technology, Mangaluru, to florally welcome our chief guest, Engineer Rajendra Kalbavi, Executive Director of Dakshina
gesture that represents the triumph of light over darkness, knowledge over ignorance, and good over evil. And time-honored tradition in many cultures that symbolizes the pursuit of knowledge, wisdom, and truth. I request all the dignitaries on the dais to symbolically inaugurate this program by lighting the lamp.
I request any two students please join us in lighting the lamp. Thank you, sir. I wish this light of lamp may bring new hope and energy in the life of our budding engineers. Now I request Chief Guest of today's inaugural function, Engineer Rajendra Kalpari, Executive Director, Dakshina Kannada Nirmiti Kendra Suratkal, to address the gathering.
Hello everybody, a very good evening to all of you. Hello everybody. Good. Nice that you're all awake. That's very important. First and foremost, let me thank Kulkarni sir, Kumar Kulkarni for inviting me to this August gathering at this wonderful campus. And be given a chance to share with a little bit of knowledge what I have on this New York. I should also thank the principal of Srinivas Institute of Technology, Dr. Srinivas Mayadi, for welcoming me in such a nice manner and being part of this wonderful function. Engineers Day is one of the D-Day for engineers every year. You know, did anybody notice the birthday and the death day or the birth year and the death year of Sir M. Vishweshwaraya? 102 years. Century and 2 years. And in Indian mythology, it says you live for 102 years, you live for full years. You know what is the prize, what is the award he got from Government of India? What award he was given? Bharat Ratna. Probably he is the only civil engineer who has got the Bharat Ratna award so far. Such a wonderful personality. You know, he won and brought up in Karnataka in such a poor family. He worked hard. He just wanted to be an engineer. He not only studied in Bangalore, then went on to Madras, then Hyderabad, then Maharashtra. Wherever you go, even today, you can see the works done by Sir M. Vishweshwaraya. I don't know whether you have gone to Nasik. Once I had been to Nasik. And I had been to Nasik, they told me, sir, I will take you to Dhule. And I went to Dhule for some other function. Dhule, my friends, engineer friends came to me and said, sir, from here, it is just 100 kilometers. 150 years back, Sir M. Vishweshwaraya had did one project, water project, which is still running on hydraulic and gravity basis. Absolutely no power required, and we don't have any problems. And it is a project you have to see, sir. And that is the regard a common man has. Why I am telling you all these things is, you're all going to become an engineer, you're all first year students. You're all going to become engineers. And I don't know why do you choose to become an engineer rather than a military person, rather than a politician, rather than other professions like lawyer and of course doctor. There are other professions nowadays coming up: web designer, film director, actor, musician, musical director. A lot of professions are there. Why did you select engineering profession? Is there any reason? Or just because your dad or mom said, Amma and Appa told you, you join engineering, there is a lot of scope, and somebody wanted computer, somebody wanted architecture, somebody wanted mechanical, somebody wanted aeronautics, and so on and so forth, you must have joined. But what is the word called engineer? Why is it called as an engineer? Is it because he is a designer of an engine, it's called engineer? Is it that? Or he is the man who can operate or make any engine run properly, just because of that he is an engineer? Actually, all these machines came only during 19th century, my dear friends. Engineering technology is hundreds and thousands of years old. You take any old temples, medieval temples or medieval civilization, it all based on engineering. You take a Puri Jagannath temple even today, it's of engineering highest order. You will not know why the flag is always flying on the opposite direction. You go to South Rameshwaram temple. You go to Tanjore temple. The beauty of the tower, which is higher than the what is that? The Pisa tower. How that can be done in India? Engineer word is something beyond imagination. Coming to the particular word meaning of engineering, it comes from the Latin word ingenium. The Latin word. Then came the French word ingenieur. That is, in English became engineer. What does ingenieur mean? Ingenieur means nothing. It says he is a person who thinks in a different manner so that the problems of the people can be solved. He says, as per the Latin, it is nothing but a person who thinks for the betterment of people, solving their problems. That is why Sir M. Vishweshwaraya lived so long doing good to the people. You take any branch of civil engineering or any branch of engineering, because I am a civil engineer, the word civil comes on now and often. You take any branch. Earlier, whole engineering degree started from 3 basic degrees. 3. First it was only 2. Civil engineering and military engineering. The engineering design was called as a BSc engineering. Then the degree B, BTech, etc. came into picture. Civil engineer is the one thing who does all the works, and military engineering comes including all other categories. Because that was the time when we wanted infrastructure, when we wanted machines to take care of our activities, to make the people live happy. But when the whole civil engineering infrastructure started developing very nicely, the whole thing went on very well. Then mechanical things also started doing very well. Then people thought we should go further. Then came electrical, electronics, chemical. When people decided, yes, we need fuel. Yes, chemical engineering came into picture. Then electrical, electronics, and now aeronautical, and so on and so forth. Now we have mechatronics, now we have mechatronics, we have biomedical engineering, architectural engineering, and so on and so forth. It's all designed, all the projects, all the curriculum is finally designed so that you can do good to the society. You can solve the problems of people in the society. You are the people tomorrow, by one or the other way, helping the common man to live happily. You take anything for that matter. If you are going, somebody think it's a very big hospital. Our hospital has to be built. If it is a forest, who has to go there first? A surveying person has to go, a survey engineer has to go there first. He has to do the survey drawings, he has to find out the terrains, then the building design will be done. Then the contractor, civil engineer goes there, and then the building is done. The civil engineering is one. That is, you take any, if you want to even now launch pad of satellites, it's done by civil engineer, it's designed by civil engineer to take so much of heat and then take the strength and so that the rocket can be blasted. You take the tunnels, it is mining engineering, and there is a science in that, and there is a technology involved. You know, the blasting has to be done in a very systematic manner. Even all the underground canals, underground tunnels, all designed by, and it is done systematically by mining engineers. Coming to other chemical engineering, now the Euro 2 fuels, Euro 3 fuels are coming from where? Because chemical engineers are working together. Chemical engineers are not only working there, they are working for the field of agriculture, they are working in the field of medicine, they are working in the field of Ayurveda, everything. Because of chemicals, we are having a lot of work, we are happy, there is freshness in the air, and so on and so forth. Coming to mechanical, of course, it is from 19th century, it is going on. Mechanical, aeronautical, recently. Coming to computers, it's never ending. It is computers and all the sections put together. Otherwise, we were forced to go to a booth, telephone booth, where wired network was there, and to call our friends somewhere in other places. And day was then we used to wait in the queue when I was young, go to a telephone booth, put 1 rupee coin to make a call to my friend. Now we have mobiles in our hands. All credit goes to all those engineers who have worked behind these computers and electronics. Today, the many offices run without paper. Our even government office, our district office, deputy commissioner's office is a paperless office. All the informations are transferred only through, there is something called as a software called as e-office, including all documents which can be hacked, but it's not possible. Our electronic voting machine is wonderful example of electronics engineering and mechanical engineering put together. It's a wonderful example. People try in and out to hack even EVM, but even today it's not possible. Hindustan, it is manufactured in Asia in Bangalore. So all these things, credit should go to engineers. You know what happened once? The people were so bad, everybody was taken to hell. When everybody was taken to hell, once Yamaraja said, this is high time. We don't want any people coming into our hell. There's no place. Houseful board lagaya. What to do? The heaven man thought, okay, so we take whoever comes, let's see how they behave here in the heaven. We are supposed to go to hell. Luckily for heaven man, Indra, there was a bunch of civil engineers who expired because of an accident, some accident. All together. They're all engineering friends in the college, engineering, mechanical, civil, they're all engineers. They said, hell said, no place, you go to hell, the heaven there is no place. They are doing good to the society. Engineers thought, we have done good to society, but we have taken to hell. Then engineers thought, let's see what we can do there. So they went to hell. They saw there is no water, everywhere is leaking. They saw there were people that are not able to communicate. There was no proper garden, there was no proper lighting. There is no, even parts were not working. The engineer, what happened? He tries to solve the problems of people. Slowly, one by things, started coming to picture, all coming to normal. And people were not bothered, all the people, inhabitants of the hell started praising this engineers. Hey, you have made our life happy. And all were happy then. Then suddenly there was a seat vacant in the heaven, and these engineers were called, and now they can come in by queue, one by one. Now, the inmates of the hell are not ready to give them. And because of the law, what people have shown them, these engineers are also not ready to go to hell. Then we have a lot of things to do. So, then he thought, then the hell, who is that? Yamaraj made an order. No more engineers will be sent to hell. They are all have to come to heaven. So if you do well, a place is guaranteed in heaven. So do well. Think of going well. Money will come by itself. That is later anyway. Now, we engineers say engineering profession is one of the noblest professions. We say engineering profession is the noblest. Why? But whenever I go to the field, the people say, no, doctor's profession is the favorite. Why? Because they save life, they give life, and they solve our pains. Unfortunately, whatever doctor has to do today, if at all, he has to have a wonderful hospital. If at all, he has to have a wonderful connection. Whether there is no fire, what is that shock happening? And if he has to sit in some place and view TV and find out whether the patient has coming, a CCTV network to guide, to read. All these things are possible only if an engineer first works there. Then only doctor can enter. In the rural places, if the doctor can do a wonderful hospital, it is just because engineers have worked. You go to a doctor. Why? When you have a pain. Otherwise, normally, will you go to a doctor? Will you go? When you are normal, you will never think of a doctor. When you don't have problems in any other areas, for example, you take your accountant's calculation. Of course, now because of the tax, GST and all, otherwise you will not go to a chartered accountant. Earlier, chartered accountant was not at all there. So, people have to do the calculation themselves. People are intelligent enough. You will not go to a chartered accountant unless you get a notice from the income tax or the sales tax department that this is a problem. You will not go to a lawyer unless you have a problem in you that some legal problem has happened or some notice has come, something has happened. You will not go to a lawyer. But when you go to an engineer, when you go, when you have a lot of money, when you want to build something, when you want to buy something, when you want to buy a vehicle, when you want to buy a new computer, when you want to buy a new mobile phone, iPad, iPhone, etc., etc., or when you want to build a house for yourself, you go to an engineer. When you go to an engineer, he will give you solutions. He will make your life happy. With your money, you will allow him to grow and he will allow you to grow. Both are happy situation. That is why we say engineer's profession is a wonderful profession and you have joined engineering. So congratulations to all of you. You are the once said and done, engineering is really good, okay, nice. But of late I have seen there is low intake for civil engineering, there is low intake for chemical engineering, mechanical engineering also suffered a little bit. Why is this? What's the reason? Well, they have gone wrong. Is it because we have not thought of what to be used in future? Is it because tomorrow we don't need civil engineering, we don't need chemical engineering, we don't know mechanical engineering somehow, we can live without that? Is the society thinking that doing civil engineering is a criminal? Somewhere we have also done wrong, friends. It might be wrong from the society, it is also wrong from the academic as well as the consulting engineers who are there. You know, when there is a fighting for a doctor, there is a problem in doctor, and the doctor was really harmed in Kolkata recently. You know that? Do you read papers? You should read newspapers. Just because mom and dad has sent you here, just coming to here, hyper's no news. You should have common sense, you should have common knowledge, you should have general knowledge. There was a problem for a medical doctor who was doing a internship. And later she was killed, I'm very sorry. The whole doctor fraternity came together and they fought, and they are still fighting. Why? Because they have one place to work, that is hospital. Though there are doctors in there are sections. There might be orthopedician, there might be pediatrician, there might be a medical doctor, there might be neurologist, heart specialist, etc., etc. But all they come together because they work in one place called as hospital. When there was an assault on a lawyer, all lawyers came together. Why? Because they all meet in one place. That is the court. Honorable court is giving them a place to exhibit their talent of speaking and thinking also. So they have a place where they people unite. But for engineers, we still think electrical engineering is separate, computer engineering is separate, mechanical engineering is separate, chemical engineering is separate, aeronautical is separate, biotechnology is separate, architectural engineering is separate. How can we join together, friends? So Government of India has started to move in this direction. There is a law for doctors. Indian Medical Council is being formed. For lawyers, Indian Bar Council has been formed. For nurses, Indian Council of Nurses is there. For chartered accountants, Indian Chartered Accountant Council is there. For engineers, nothing. And today we are celebrating Civil Engineers Day, and we are not representing the central government. That we need an engineer's bill also. I always request whenever I go to an institution or at a public function, I always say all institutions should come together and give a report to the government of India, government of Karnataka, that we need an engineer's bill, so that engineers are all united. Otherwise, anything happening to an engineer, nobody's there. No fighting has happened, or no reward has happened, or no dharna or procession because an engineer has been assaulted or engineer has been killed or whatever it is. No, nothing. We've gone wrong somewhere. But a small step has been taken by civil engineers in Karnataka. It was there in Gujarat. A Civil Engineering Professional Civil Engineers Act has been enacted in Karnataka and it is there now being implemented. The council has to be formed. But again, the other trades of engineering is not being considered there. Why? What mechanical engineers are going to do in the future? What electrical engineers are going to do in the future? What other category, aeronautical computers, what are they going to do? They have their problem, they just come out. Is it possible? Somebody else, ordinary technician doing a computer or a repair in the ordinary shop in the ground and we take it as a repairman certified one. Is it possible? Once there is an act, then only a qualified engineer can do a particular job. If it is a computer, only a qualified computer person can do. Not any graduate who just learns a little bit of coding, come and do, solve the computer problem, half done, and finally he goes, and we don't have any option. Should not happen. These regulations can only be regulated if at all there is a Indian Engineering Council or Engineering Act. So I request all the institutions, wherever I go, I read this. I was the advisor for MIT, for the Department of Civil Engineering. I also have told, of course, now the engineering has going under a transformation. It is not like, earlier only civil engineering, mechanical engineering, or chemical engineering. Earlier, now it has to be artificial intelligence has come into the picture. We just cannot avoid. I am sure when you are becoming all you are coming to the final year, you wonder whether you find some other way to find an answer rather than thinking yourself. Because you have artificial intelligence in your mind. You ask any question, your technical question also that ChatGPT can answer. You just try. Then what do you want to study engineering? If the 3D printing is there and tomorrow robot is there, why do we need a mechanical engineering or an artificial or computer science engineering? That artificial intelligence can do it. So there should be an upper limit for that. Except that artificial intelligence can grow seeds or it can grow mangoes. It cannot do that. I don't know when it will come also. If that is the case, there will be a tough problem for all of us. So friends, another time to retrospect. Of course, you are too young, but since there are few faculty members, I am telling them. Okay. See, I will tell you a small joke and I'll write it out. A good engineer, mechanical engineer was working with a wonderful bike. And one doctor was having, I think you must have seen or heard this, but anyway, I'll reiterate that. And doctor who has a passion of riding came to this mechanical engineering, and then we see mechanical engineer was removing the parts of the main part of the engine. And the mechanical engineer said, see, I am removing the walls, I am removing the arteries, and putting it back and making it work properly. See, who is great? But still you being a doctor, you are getting a good salary. The doctor came to his eyes and ears and said, try to do that when the engine is running. We work when the whole engine is running. We are stopped everything. What is the big point? That's why the doctor is getting more money. After that, he was about to leave the engineer says, doctor, wait. You know what? I can make a dead engine live. Can you do? That is the capacity of engineers. We can make anything possible for the good of the people. Doctors cannot. That is why I say profession, best profession is engineering profession. Noblest of the noble profession is civil engineering profession. Noblest of the noble profession is the great profession where all the good things that prayers was done, no? Sarve Santu Niramayana, Sarve Bhadrani Pashantu, and all those good things, they are only good things. And later end is the peace in the society. Only engineer can do that. So we are all going to become a wonderful engineer in the future. Try to do good to the society. Wish you all the best. God bless. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your insightful words. I request President of today's inaugural function, Dr. Srinivasa Mayadi, Principal, Srinivasa Institute of Technology, Bengaluru, to give the presidential remarks.
Good afternoon to all of you. Good afternoon. Respected Chief Guest of today's function, Engineer Rajendra Kaluri, Dr. Kulkarni, my colleagues and dear students. Happy Engineers Day to all of you. Now, sir is already briefed about why we are celebrating the Engineers Day. I hope all of you heard Sir MB. I hope many of you know the full form of Sir MB. If you don't know, you are studying the State University, Vishwesvaraya, Mokshagundam Vishwesvaraya, who was awarded the Bharat Ratna in 1955. And as he is basically a civil engineer, but having a great ideas of problem solving skills. As you, sir, is already told, 102 years he lived. This 1955 he was awarded with the Bharat Ratna. Till 1960 he was there in this earth. So keeping, he is a role model. Our Karnataka government also started under his name Vishwesvaraya Technological University. In India, we are celebrating every year September 15th as the Engineers Day. This year's theme, I hope many of you may be aware of that, innovating for a sustainable future. So I hope you understand it. The morning itself, I spoke few of you. What is the innovations? Innovation is the present day requirement. Even sir was pressed when he speak. People have to come together, or engineering colleges has to come together, or interdisciplinary branches to come together and discuss the problems so that good solution is going to come. That is the new innovations. How to survive in the future? As sir is last week told, artificial intelligence is going to come. What is the work the future people have? So if you could able to innovate new things, new innovations, then automatically there is a scope for the engineers to survive for a long time. As example, one example of Sir MB I would like to quote is to be when he constructed KRS Dam in Karnataka. He was restricted by the British government, it should be 100 feet only. You can't build more than that. But he realized that if this 100 feet, we can't able to do the irrigation for a lot of areas. If you demand for 120 feet, but 124 feet, but the government, British government is reluctant to give him the permissions. But if he construct for 100 feet, it's going to become useless. He realized that he put a foundation for 124 feet high dam only, even against the rules, British rules. But when it is built for 124, he could appreciate it by all the people, government top row. That is Vishwanath, Rajendra, so as well as the British government. Because it given the drinking water to the many areas, as well as irrigations to many areas. As now you can see that is the Vrindavan, Kerala, Vrindavan also working very well from so many years. And one more incident I just would like to say to you. As all of you know that maybe we also dress code is very important to all the people. You also may be heard about this. One day morning at 5 o'clock, British government wants Sir Emily wants to present in his meeting. They sent the people at around 4:45 morning, asked him to come immediately. What he done is, within 10 minutes time, he buys from the persons. I need 10 minutes, but within 10 minutes he is neatly shaved and neatly dressed, and he represented the Mysore for that meeting. Within no time, but he knows that if we could dress properly, people will give the respect to us. If we are not able to dress it properly, people will not give the respect to us. He was telling today also that is the same principle was good. That may be the reasons, one of the reasons we say that look like an engineer. Should have a dressing sense. This is what it should be. It's not only 1, 2, as I also pointed out 2, 3 points and many more things about the Sir M.V. So as the engineer is going to come up in the future, concentrate on innovating the new things. What is these new things? Take care problems in the society. Lot of problems people are facing nowadays also. Give us solutions for that by using the various technologies. It is not very difficult for any one of you. But if you start really thinking, and if you develop yourself the problem solving skills, then automatically going to be becoming good engineers in the future days. Earlier days, when the interview, campus interview is taking place in the college, HR people ask, what is your hobby? People are saying that stamp collection, newspaper reading, or storybook reading, many things like that. Last year I see one of the company person, HR person is asking what are your hobbies? If the people give the answers like that, immediately he said that, okay, on the spot he said that if you are out of date. Who are saying I have a problem solving skills? He given the importance to that type of people and he immediately asked the next question, what problem will you solve today? If you are really engineers, speaking on the engineer's line, surely you are going to face many problems in every day. If you are able to solve and go ahead in the life, surely you will become the successful engineers. Maybe also is called artificial intelligence is going to come in the future. When you reach the final year, everything artificial intelligence will do it. Surely it will do it. The same situation was there when computer was introduced in India. People are saying that a lot of people are losing their jobs, there will not be scope for the engineers, because computers will rule the world. But what happened? That just job role has changed, but the technology has improved, made human to better work with better quality. Now, as a banking sector, if you take example, you can work in a home, even 24 hours you can able to do the transactions. Earlier, you have to go to the bank, you have to wait for a number of hours, the queue, you have a coupon systems, you have to wait till your name calls, then only you can able to get the cash or any other actions will be taken place in the bank, you have to wait for long, one day you have to take leave and go. Now it's not like that because of the technology has improved the working life. To the same with telephones. So let's give one example. Okay, when we are studying, as sir also passed out of the same year when I passed out in the same year, 1988. Okay, when we are at the hospitals, when we want to call our parents, we have to go and stand in front of the STD both number of hours. Then last we get connections, and when we get connected, other people start knocking the doors because you are talking more than 5 minutes, 10 minutes, etc. That was the situation. But nowadays, as the technology has improved a lot, you are carrying the phone along with you. There's no wastage of time. You can call at any time. This is how the technology is improving. So, like that, technology is improved on every day. For that, who will be the founder for that? I can say that Sir MV. Sir MV is at the age of that old year itself. He started thinking in the different ways, multi-levels, came out with the problems, and we are building up that skills further, remembering him, for giving a due respect to him. We are celebrating the Engineers Day in the college on every year. So with this, even yesterday, we contacted Engineer Rajendra Bhavi, Executive Director of Dakshina Kannada Accounting Kendra, and even though his busy schedule, he agreed on our invitations to come and talk motivational words to you. So we also is always helping us for our students whenever they visit Nirmati Kendra. Generally, our architecture students always visit there, and he gives them different talks, ideas to our students all the times. So on behalf of all of us, we are very grateful to you for buying time and coming here with us. So with this, once again, I wish happy Engineers Day. Thank you, Canada.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful words of wisdom. I request President of today's function, Dr. Srinivasan Mayadi, Principal, Srinivas Institute of Technology, Mangaluru, to present the momentum to the Chief Guest, Engineer Rajendra Bhavi, Executive Director of Dakshina Kannada Nirmati Kendra, sir.
Thank you, sir. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend. Now, I request Dr. Suryanarayana K, Head, Department of Physics, Srinivas Institute of Technology, to propose vote of thanks.
Namaste to all. Happy Engineering Day to all. Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, and my dear students. I am very honored to be here to give vote of thanks during this Engineering Day program. First of all, today's President, Dr. Srinivas Mayadi, Principal of our institution and backbone for our institution, he agreed to be preside over this function. Thank you, sir, for your Today's chief guest, Engineer Rajendra Kalpavli, Executive Director of Dakshina Kannada Nirmiti Kendra, Suratgarh, has given thoughtful talk and influenced all of us to be smart engineers. Sir, your great experience and profound knowledge came in the form of words and which helped us to be great engineers in the future. Our budding engineers, definitely they will take your words to become a great engineer in future. Thank you, sir. Thanks for Student Welfare Officer, Dr. Anand Kumar Kulkarni, for arranging this function. Thanks to all head of the departments of different departments, staff members, teaching and non-teaching, and all members who arranged this function. Thanks to all students. Assume that this September 15th is Engineering Day. Assume that it is your birthday as engineer. Because you just started your engineering course. Just September 10th, you started your course. Within a week,